What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Ass with a Shag, and I am here with another story time.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Bitch, now he try to let this fully get this brand. Better knock a nigga out his shoes. Been winning since the G, they feel like I can never lose. Bounce that ass and make it clap, I'm tryna take you for a ride. The summer coming up, but my bitch not gon' fucking be outside.
As you can see by the title, yes. I don't know what to say to this story. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Okay.
This story, like, and the people I told, they call me dumb. I've been called easy, stupid, dumb, man. Shoot, and a flunk by my homeboys. I'm just like, damn, nigga can't do nothing nice no more. But listen, so when we gonna start this story off by, this happened, I could lie to y'all, say this happened 2-3 years ago. This is in real time. This happened 3 weeks ago. Don't quote me. No, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. 3 or 2 weeks ago. Dead ass. So listen. So boom. This story started off, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm chilling. I'm in my phase where I ain't on nothing. I'm at zero. Trying to find the one.
6.5 hours later.
I thought I had the one a couple times. Shoot. Cheated on. The other one, we ain't gonna speak on it. We don't speak on it. But listen. So boom. So I'm at work one day. I'm on a quick ass spree on my mama. So we're gonna go from the very beginning. I added her. We started streak on some school shit. So the other streak was a little up. Then one day I just texted her at work. I said, hey. First thing she said was goodbye. Should have knew someone was up right then. No, she said good night. I should have knew someone was up right then and there. On my listen. So boom. This is on Snap, by the way. So boom. I'm sending snaps. So I shoot again. I say, hey. Y'all know it go in, cause I'm not nobody. It go in though. So listen, it goes in. So I'm just like, hey, we chopping it up, What's your future's endeavor? What you got going in life? Shit like that. Real shit. So listen. So we keep going, we keep conversating. Then boom. Okay, we chopping it up. Then boom. I was asking to buy her some. I asked her, like, she was talking about she wanted a cheeseburger or some bullshit. I was like, shit, I'll buy you a cheeseburger. Cause y'all know I wouldn't say I'm a trick. Don't be thinking I'm a free link or nothing. I wouldn't say I'm a trick, but I'm not gonna say I'm just like, I'm not willing to spill like $2 on something. You know what I'm saying? But listen, shit. So she was like, nah. She was like, she can buy all that in there. So I was like, you sure you don't want nothing? You don't want nothing from me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then she was like, I could use some flowers. I was like, flowers? I ain't never bought a girl flowers, but I guess. Why not? So yeah. So boom, I was like, you dead serious? And then so I go on DoorDash because I don't have no car. You know what I'm saying? It's a story for a different day. I don't got no car. So listen. So I'm just gonna DoorDash her some flowers. So boom. She told me later on she thought I was playing. I never lie. Word is bond. Dead serious. She wanted some flowers, I'll get you some flowers.
Treat me like white tees.
So listen, I got on there, got her flowers, send me your address, send it to you. So the first DoorDasher that came, it didn't show up. I didn't even show up. So I was like, she thought I was playing, she thought I was trolling. Then I sent him again, then she got him. And then she said she was gonna put him on Instagram.
Yeah, boy.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even, okay, there's 3 names in this story. We gonna call this girl, what's a good name? Let's call her,
2,000 years later.
Damn. Let's call her Lydia. Let's call the other homie, Lance. Lance is back. And then let's call the other dude Sanjay. Listen, Lydia, Sanjay, and Lance. I'm sorry for that. I'm so sorry. So listen. So Lydia, yeah. So they show up. Lydia says she gonna post them on Instagram. I'm like, do I got the one? Maybe. I don't know what I was on with chat. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So she posted on Instagram and everything. She put him in the highlights. Damn, you letting this stick forever? A nigga was, okay, I'm not gonna say I failed too early, but nigga, how could something like this happen to me? Somebody who's aware of everything. I'm a detective. Detective from Wish, I guess. But listen, so boom. So we chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? I bought the flowers. Then I bought her something to eat like 2 different times, you know? I don't know. I feel like my value of $1 is not some people's other value of $1. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's bad. But listen, so I bought her something to eat, you know, we chopping it up. You know, it was cool, you know? Bought her something to eat twice. We was falling asleep on the phone. Y'all, bro, I don't know. I'm a flunk. That's all it is. It's cool. So I bought her something to eat, you know, we was chopping up on the phone. Alright, this is where it gets shifty. Chat. Let me stay with me. Y'all gotta stay with me a little bit. So listen. So I'm on the game, and then I was on the phone. I had my mic muted. These niggas was on some bull. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, Addy, bro, get off the phone, bro. Like, please. I was like, I was in the corner sparking. We was on 2K. Yes, we was. I was in the corner doing my thing with my baby. And so I wasn't paying attention to her because I got these niggas in my ear. Then I'm trying to listen to her. And then so I was asking her the same questions. Lydia crashed out on me. She was like, I cannot do this. I didn't mean to get in. She was like, no, I can't do this. You're just pissing me off. I'm gonna crash out on you, all this other bullshit. She hung up and ain't talked to me for 2 days. Nigga was like, I knew it wasn't hurt, but like, I was just like, damn, on some shit. And I was like, damn. So I'm not even gonna say it was my homeboy's fault because it was kind of my fault. I should have been listening, but hey, I listened to what alright, I'm not gonna say that. But listen, so then, boom, she come back 2 days. We was falling asleep. We fell asleep on the phone like twice too, bro. What's wrong with me, bro? This shit is crazy. So this is when the story gets wicked. So we come back. She calls me after the party. We was chopping it up for a little bit. Yeah, that was after 2 days, and she was like, are we still cool? I was like, yeah, shit, I'm chilling. Like, I'm always chill. That's what I tell people. I stay chilling. After all this happens, I stay chilling. That's all I do. I don't trip. But listen, this is where the story gets crazy.
The suspense is terrible.
So she called me back. We chilling. So I'm on my detective stuff. We was on the phone one time. So boom. I looked through her. I was just on Instagram. I was looking through her following. There's 3 names. There's 4 names. So she followed somebody I went to high school with. I was like, we gonna call this nigga Tanner. I was like, you know Tanner? She started dying laughing. I was like, nigga, what's funny? I'm looking like that. She was like, oh, this is awkward. I was like, fuck you mean this is awkward? Who is this? Now, I knew this nigga. I was like, hey, you know this nigga. The hell? Niggas know I'm on my shit, on my mama. So, I was like, who is this nigga? And then she was like, she said, she said, she was telling me about this guy she had been off and on with. She said, that's that nigga. I was like, oh, I went to high school with this nigga. So this is the nigga who blocked you and everything? I was like, she was like, no, that was a different one. I was like, that's the first mistake. Nigga, multiple names. So the other dude's name was Sanjay. Keep Sanjay name in mind. Listen, this is where it gets to the I don't want to say that word. 403, 304, or whatever it's called. So listen, that's where it gets to the part. So she was like, she was like, you gotta know him. And then they went to my high school. So I'm just like, she say Sanjay was blocking her off and on. You know what I'm saying? He would text his girlfriend. No, shit, hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm tripping. Listen. She said Sanjay would block her off and on. And then I'm just like, damn. And then come to find out, I know Sanjay. I got a streak with Sanjay. I'm just like, I got a streak with Sanjay. So now he's still telling me shit. So the body count, that's where it gets to that 403. So listen. So I text Sanjay. I'm just like, she telling me more bodies. I'm like, it was 7 at the time. She said it was 10. I was told 10. Lydia told me 10. But then I found out. Listen, just keep listening.
I'm listening.
So then I'm still on the phone with her. She was telling me more shit. And then she was saying, I'm not going to say I called. I did. Okay. I said it to her face. I was like, damn. I bought a 30H flowers. I bought a 304 flowers. I bought an HOE flowers. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and then I said it on the phone with her. I was like, but no. I was like, and she was like, wow, a HOE is crazy. And then she wasn't mad at me, but she was just like, damn, you could have sugarcoated a little bit. Shit. So yeah, Then I was like, so I texted Sanjay. I'm just like, you the GOAT, bro. Know that. And then she was like, that nigga Sanjay texted me, was like, what you talking about? Let me know. I was like, you ain't gonna tell her, right? That nigga Sanjay was like, hell yeah, hell no, I ain't gonna tell her. And then I was like, keep in mind, this nigga Sanjay, he would block her. This nigga Sanjay would block her. He would unblock her, get hit, block her, unblock her, get. It was all bad. Y'all know that Snowfall clip? I was finding out more people that was hitting bodies. Listen, I text Sanjay, he was like, I sent her a screenshot of us on FaceTime. I showed him the name. Then he said, bro, this girl still talking about me? I was like, Sanjay, what's going on? And then so, I get off the phone with her. And then I was screen sharing. One thing I remember, I was screen sharing. And I was sending streaks. And then she was talking about, you really gonna snap these people in front of me? I was like, you ain't my girl, what you think this is? You got the program fucked up, what? So listen. So I'm texting Sanjay, I'm just like, Sanjay, what's up, bro? What's up, Sanjay? And then I was like, hey, you know what, Sanjay? This nigga say, let me call you real quick. Nigga call Sanjay. I'm like, nigga Sanjay, what's going on? I'll keep him on. I got a streak with this nigga. I know this nigga. This is my nigga. Kinda. He was in grade 11. But this is my nigga. So that nigga Sanjay, me and that nigga Sanjay chopping it up. And so that nigga was like, so yeah, bro, I tell that nigga everything she told me. And then that nigga was like, yeah, bro, GG's. And I was like, she told me 10. What's the number? And then I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely not 10. Then Sanjay said, yeah, it's definitely not 10. I was like, what you mean? And I was like, what is it, 20? Her body count. What is it, 20? No, he was like, higher than that. And I was like, 30? That nigga said, higher than that. That nigga said, 40? 40 bodies? 40 bodies? So I'm like, if 2 plus 2 equals... So I'm like, nigga, I bought this girl flowers. I bought her some D20s. He was like, oh yeah, that's bad. Hey, that's bad on your part, gang. I ain't gonna lie. And I was like, can anybody fact check this game? Let me know. Let me know, Sanjay. You can't just be alone on this hill. And then he said, ask Lance. That nigga know. Now keep in mind, this nigga Lance is the biggest hoe I know. So listen, I say, let me text this nigga. I send a snap to him. I say, nigga, you know this girl? And that nigga Lance say, yeah. He was like, yeah, I hit. I was like, nigga Lance hit. So I was like, Nick. I was like, damn. And then I told that nigga Lance I bought her flowers and some more shit. Oh, he was like, oh yeah, that's bad on your part, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas ain't did that much, Steven. Man, niggas barely talk to her. You know what I'm saying? But listen, now, if you call her a HOE, if you don't think she a HOE, think about it like this. If you had a car, would you want 40 niggas to drive that car before you? Nigga, if you had a PlayStation 5, you want 40 niggas to play that PlayStation before you? And then it's yours? Hell no! But that's the story. I bought a HOE flowers. Yes, I did. Am I ashamed? Like sick. Nah, let me. Hey, it is what it is. The more you know, the more you know. She was trying to burn the flowers after the fact on some shit. But listen, hey, you can't be mad. I was just doing what I was told. Now I know I'm more observant. I see everything. I'm a detective. And if I would have never found out, still be in it today. God is good. Y'all know that. But that is the story. I bought a HOE flowers, man. 40 people ain't driving my car before I own it, I'll tell you that. But alright, then I'll tap it with y'all next time. And I'm out of here.